Hello and welcome to another episode of Alan Codes. We're working on WW2 Armored Warfare, Chapter 4. I did a little bit of stuff along the radio in between last episode just because I wanted to get it out of the way. Page back up through there. I still have to consider what else will be done with the trades, but right now we're working on the radio, specifically making them effective in the vehicle. Now, consider the radio as it stands is a classic callback to, well, what do you have here? And we've got the various stats. There's only 5 of them. Do I need more? You know, I think anything more than 5 is weird. I can also probably do additional frequencies instead of this. So we've got long range. You can send Morse code is kind of peculiar in that you have to be able to send to do it, and it's good for extremely long range because there's only so much you can do by voice. Just doing Morse code doesn't. You can double, even treble sometimes your distance with a radio. If you're just going to use Morse range, a single piercing signal is far better than the garble of human speech. So, radio sets of those time for the army. For a tank specifically, were receive only because they didn't want you cluttering the airways. I'm not sure if that would change, but in late 1942, as it is right now, they were receive only sets. I mean, obviously you can change that, but no. All right. Now I'm going to do the airplane frequencies and infantry frequencies. They're going to be separate. I'm going to say the airplane frequencies equal no. It should be over there. All right. I will need to research this. And if I have to wrap them up into just additional frequencies, want to receive the high band or it'd be low band for, I don't know. Again, this is somewhere where usually when you're doing research, your research will inform your writing, at first anyway. And then as you write, your writing will inform what you need to research, and this is one of those cases. The high band aircraft frequencies. Air support, for air support. And easy enough. Radio part. One radio capability. It's a capability. Set radio part -1. Which means I need to be able to have that if radio part greater than 0. Set frequencies equal yes. Now, why aren't I doing that binary? That's a good question. I think I want to, I guess the radio is going to be a little different. Should I do it binary? Yeah. I mean, no. Yes. Okay. So all that has to change. Now you may be saying, isn't that a lot of extra work? Yeah. Look at this. Look at this extra work I have to do. I haven't done much with the radio yet, so this is all an easy fix. Oh, and also those need to be zeros. They don't have that capability yet. And this lets me do things like assign it a 2. I am going to keep this one. Radio current active. No. Okay, I'm at a crossroads here myself with this. All the other things are at a 0, so radio stat, radio current, stat radio current. Okay, the reason I'd include this is because it includes its own tag as active, inactive, broken. Now, see, I can do that with just numbers, where 2 is equal to broken, 1 is equal to damaged, and 0 is equal to active. And I'm going to. This is a little harder on me to remember, what these things mean, but that's why I've got the comments above, so that whenever I scroll back and be like, well, what's its condition? We'll know. All right. So this is a thing that I should have done a while ago, and planning out your game is important, so you have fewer of these moments and you can do more with creative stuff. Okay. And we're going to need and I need that so that the I don't keep getting this little pop-up there. So there we go. We'll do that and loop that back in. That's it. Okay then. I would like a variable in there just for window dressing, because if you don't do anything, then he has a different response at the end. What do we do? Do we do variable I? I could probably no. Don't reuse, Alan. Don't reuse. All right. Nope, I did not include a start here. All right, well, so that I could easily find where I had stopped. Apparently, I eliminated that. And the reason I use the word start here is because I can type it all on my left hand while I manipulate my mouse with my right. It's a little ergonomic thing. All right, consider the radio as it stands. That's it. Okay then. Set variable I plus 1. if variable I greater than 0, if variable I equals 0. Yeah, I mean, it's a conditional exit, but it should cover all bases. Never mind. Consider this whole thing. Alright. It's your choice. Says and wanders off. Nice to get paid. Nice to get paid either way. And that takes a return to get us out. Okay then. So, your tank. Tank nickname. There we go. And we'll give him just a little bit of differential. A little work goes quickly. Variable I equal 2. Couple of things needing doing. They'll get done. Variable I equals 3. That's a lot of work. Sooner started, sooner finished. Four things you wanted done. I'll be wrist in your radio. Wow. Don't wait up. Greater than 4. You want one of everything. You want one of everything. You want the full whack. That's great. You want the full whack. I get it. Okay, there we go. And those are our closeouts. And these are our spits. That's a popular one. The low band infantry frequencies. I have no idea if they were low band. I'm just making stuff up right now. That's a popular one. For everyone, really. Okay, so those are those two. Long range, can send and Morse code. Prove the range. beat shouting. Okay, I'm going to change just a little bit of the thing. All right. Now we sure didn't spend a lot on these. Okay. Now, some of this is dependent on other stuff. Damn. All right. If that's an equal sign. Do not, that's a bug waiting to happen. Anyway, so, send and receive range. Yes, got it. More flags. Don't know. These send only sets. Yeah, he complains about it. He's a techie. He's allowed. All right. All right. So then we could send. That's actually Morse code. All right. Well. Morse code. For the real long. On a good day, you can contact not long range, but Morse code. Now finally, and I screwed this up. Oh, what don't you do? Screw up with the first draft. Can send. This is a 2. Everything else is easy. able to send transmissions. I get that. Especially for a recon. Especially for a recon tank. Can send. Alright, so those are our options right now anyway for the radio parts. This one takes 2 because sending also requires a microphone as well as other stuff. All the other things are just tweaks. Okay, now I gotta remember that. All right, frequencies for airplane and infantry, high or low. At least for the time period. We'll figure that out. All right, so we're gonna do rations next. We'll probably do rations next. That was the radio. That's one part of the hub. Yay! Yay! Forward progress. So choice if so what sort of the default is K rations, and I probably oh, if not K rations, duh. No, I'm getting off track. Stay on target. Stay on target. Focus is the only way you advance it with writing this. Where did I put the rations? I'm overlooking it. Also, I want to include what Nelson has a bottle. All right. First aid, K rations, rations. It's just rations. Now, I'm going to check real quick because I know I reset K with K rations. Now you may be saying, when I did stuff for the yes no for the radio capabilities, I used 0-1 or converted to it. But here I'm using actual words. Why that? Because there's so much differentiation between them that I'm going to pay for this. But if I were to number it, I'd have like 6 different numbers, and I'd have to remember what those numbers are. And I've gone down that road before. It leads to chaos. Ask about better rations. Even real food. All right. I really need to grab that and bring it up. And I also need to figure out, all right, let me go back. British rations, French rations, C rations. Okay, so those are the 3 that they could have at this point. So there we go. Those are what we're going to be working with here. I need a lockout for this so that we don't do it too many times. All right, well, I'm going to end it here because I'm going to look up some stuff and also figure out what I'm going to do with rations. But I hope you've enjoyed this little walk through the creative territory. We're chugging along at half an hour a bit, pushing forward. That's how you finish anything. Determination and discipline, and also perhaps inspiration. But that's wonderful when it happens. But don't count on it. All right, but stay safe out there and take care. Thanks.